You have no news, you know? I mean, all the news.
No news.
Welcome,
no
guys.
News. No news. You said no news, right?
News.
Guys, do you like your Christmas presents?
Yeah, no, I was just going to say thank you, babe. Thank you. I'm so excited. It glows in the dark, you guys. See this? See this shit? Look at that.
I told her she should wear it to work, like an office Christmas party type deal.
Yeah, and then when the lights go out, I will just be able to shine
It's
away.
really the Christmas tree.
When the lights go out, you sneak up behind someone.
Yeah.
Give them a
middle
claw.
claw.
Yeah.
Stuff your fingers under their
Or
tongue.
at least
Yeah.
Sister Abigail.
Yeah.
Under the tongue to the soft tissue of their jaw.
Sure. Sounds like fun.
Yeah. Just somebody's
I mean, it would be fun to give some of the Sister
stinky
Abigail.
glove in the mouth.
Like, just like grab someone, just like.
I like that name better, though. I feel like that should be the name of the movie. Stinky Glove in the
The
Mouth.
stinky glove in the mouth.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey,
if
guys.
you're not a wrestling fan, sure.
Get some beer.
Yeah.
We're all marks here, though.
Citra. It's Orbital Tilt IPA from Captain Lawrence Brewing Company.
Good old Captain Lawrence.
I know you love some IPAs, so this is another Christmas present for you, brother.
Prost.
Prost.
Hey, man, you're an IPA lover now, too. I don't want to hear it.
I'd say he's warmed to them. Ooh,
Yeah, that's pretty good. Remember, he used to hate.
It's very
he used to
iffy.
hate.
It's got the eyes, the P's, and the A's.
These are
And
disgusting.
this is obviously brought to you by Pretzel Pop-Tarts again.
Hey, I liked the last one. I kind of want the cinnamon ones, though, now.
Oh, I do too.
I know. It's always when you choose one that
They
you
have like a
think
variety
that you
pack.
should have
Wait,
gotten it.
cinnamon?
There's
It's okay.
cinnamon inside, like cinnamon.
It'll be the New Year's
Those are the
episode.
worst ones. Those are the worst
No,
ones.
pretzel
Cinnamon with
cinnamon.
pretzel, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's-
different.
I
No,
think we
not.
just
Are
said
you?
regular
Yeah,
cinnamon.
no. You're thinking of
Oh.
fucking brown sugar.
Oh,
Brown
sugar.
sugar. Fuck
Yeah.
that shit. Gross.
Like, you know what they
Gross.
need? Cheese.
Gross.
One with cheese inside of it.
It's like a combo. The combo is
Sweet
brought to you by
and
combos.
sweet and yeah. Yeah, I could see that. I know.
But like it's still a breakfast one, but it's cheese.
Yeah. I got cheese on.
How are you doing, Mike?
I'm not too bad. I've been super busy today. Super busy like the last 2 weeks and like exhausted from it, but like at a point in my life where I'm like starting to finally get used to running on like this higher plane here. So like I've basically been kind of working 2 jobs at the same time at my current job because of how shorthanded we've been. But I'm like I think I'm starting to like come into my own, which is nice. Although I don't want to, but I'm there.
You're a queen.
I'm company man.
Yeah,
Yes, queen.
you badass queen.
Yes, queen.
HBIC.
Yeah, you are the baddie.
I'm the STD of this.
Mm.
Super tall dude. What is it?
He infects everybody.
Super tall dude.
Yeah. So that's about it. Nothing big for me this week. You know, we're next week we'll be going. Well, actually, this weekend we're gonna have the
Family party.
the big
Well,
family party, and then next week we're going to the Wonderlands for the.
Kind
for
of.
the
It's gonna
Christmas
be
in
very
Wonderland.
Crank-esque.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
Cranky?
I'm just going on vacation, so that makes sense.
Well,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go on the roof and put a frosty up, but then fall off and horribly injure myself.
Maybe it's fine.
He was not fine.
And I'm gonna lose a ham and then fucking cry my eyes
What?
out.
And also get thirsty because she gets thirsty at that one point too in the movie where like he's talking, like, giving innuendos, and she thinks he's gonna fuck her.
It's not even Saturday night.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't mention that.
She's thirsty.
Best
It's like,
line. The only funny line in the movie is not even Saturday night. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
it's great.
I get it. I get it.
That's what I mean. Is like she's tolerable in the very
Hey.
beginning, and then
That's burning though.
ooh, let's talk about some news, you guys.
Yeah, I don't want nobody's talking
What's
with me.
this guy
It's fine.
doing?
It's fine. Nobody's talking with me. It's fine.
I mean, obviously,
Nobody asked about me
I heard you
either,
like Tommaso
so it's
Ciampa.
fine.
yeah, you started going here, ladies.
So how are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm really good because this guy went and got some medication today.
Yeah.
For his.
I have all the itis.
He has too much boner. Yeah,
I literally have all the itis. So like, oh, you have all the itis. Because I went.
Oh, I thought it was like your anti-boner pills, so you can stop having.
On Black Friday, I went and they told me I had bronchitis.
What does it gets?
And so I go
Robbing.
because I took all the pills and they're like, oh, you're gonna cough for a little bit longer because you have bronchitis, but you should be clearing up. And it was kind of getting worse the last couple of days. I'm like, no, I don't want to go back to doctors, but I need to get better. So I go back and
give
be
you the
like,
V pearls, the little.
they didn't. I had an inhaler. I've used the pearls before, but the problem is that my lungs are inflamed right now, I guess. And so I went there and like, you have sinusitis, you have an ear infection, and you have bronchitis. Still. Even after all the pills. I'm like, cool. And like, you might have pneumonia, so you have to get x-rays. So I got 2 chest x-rays, which so I'm probably getting like $100 bill from them for that bullshit. But I'm like, okay, so Can
do
we
some
get
of shit too.
Can we get this cleared up? So they gave me steroids, guys. Can you tell? I don't know if you can tell right now, but just like I've taken 3 of them because you have to take 3 the first day.
Yeah.
And then like they tell you you're gonna want to be somebody. It's like, oh, you should take them in the morning because then you're gonna be awake. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna be awake in the morning.
Is that what you've been saying, bro, so much?
Yeah.
And like telling me to like check out.
You should see my back acne. My back acne is really bad right now.
Check out my fitness regime.
That's also why his voice went up.
That's why I'm wearing
You
camouflage.
have
He
to-
said the word keto like 7 times. I'm like, dude, I don't even know what keto is. Just stop.
Is that how you pronounce it? It's so
Or
dumb.
keto. I don't
I
know.
think it's keto, yeah.
I think it's keto though, right? That's
But
how you
everyone I
look
know
at-
this keto is like a
Keto sounds
middle-aged
stupider
lady.
than
So,
Or Ryan Wonderland.
also my boss is leaving. He's going to be the chief of Oswego Police Department. So
So obviously you'll be moving up to that position, right? Because you deserve it.
we'll talk about this more off camera, but we'll see how that goes. I'm going to give you a spoiler. Well, we're gonna see what you do. We're gonna see. We're gonna, and then my car broke, so it's been a really up and down week. For being honest.
For being honest, and we are.
Kenny Rogers
Where is us?
is broken.
Have we ever?
The best part is I'm taking off the road to mom, and she keeps going, "Don't you dare drive that car again." I'm like, I just told you I wasn't driving it. She's like, those are my grandkids. I'm like, I got it, Mom. I told you I wasn't driving the car again. Like, what? Why are we doing this? I was like, why?
We love you,
Why? We love you, Mom. Stop.
None of the podcast.
Not driving the car. But yeah. Also, I'm not driving the car, so.
Because you literally can't.
I only owe like $1,700 on it, so it's really not.
So you guys, I'm doing
Should've gone
really
with
good
Enterprise, right?
because they released some new stuff about WandaVision.
Well, yeah. What'd you find out?
So
Like who?
That was a great segment about it. That was like
yeah, so
Professional.
WandaVision is gonna have Sword in it.
Like-
Sword.
Sword.
Like Swordy the Sword Man?
yeah.
No, like the
Marvel character Sword?
no, like Sword. The not the opposite of
the
Shield.
space.
Oh,
no,
I
not
know.
the opposite. Like the space expansion of
the
S.H.I.E.L.D.
other arm of
Yeah.
Shield, if you will.
Exactly.
I actually heard something about one. I didn't put it on there that she is going to go full Scarlet Witch by the end of this, at least.
She'll get her name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also pictures on set of an adult Monica Rambeau. If
Exactly.
you remember, Monica Rambeau is the
Played
child
by
in
Tayona
Marvel,
Paris.
who's a newcomer. She's
Yeah.
actually
That's good. I'm glad they're keeping these characters in there, and maybe they'll give.
So,
them some
but
power or
I
something
really,
new.
I'm kind of like maybe excited about this because obviously like the WandaVision part of it, the part where she has this like whole idea going takes place in the 50s, but then it shows like the adult Maria Rambeau, and she's definitely. in
I
the
think
current,
that-
yeah,
I think what WandaVision is she's kind of like insane
right,
after losing the love of her life, who is an android, and she
And
kind
he's
of
alive
creates her
in
little
this
weird
world.
world. Well, I think
Exactly.
she can do that.
I also think part of it is maybe they're like kind of trapping her there so that she
Mm.
doesn't fuck the world up.
Yeah, because she could.
And that's because why else would Sword need to be in this?
right.
And
Also,
also,
literally, she could fuck the world. Maybe it's like a moon base or something.
I'm betting
she's
you
got on.
Monica Rambeau is going to be like a side
Monica,
character.
yeah.
Is going to be a side character, and also Monica Rambeau, obviously a version of Captain Marvel. She actually took over the mantle from the female Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, for a little bit, and then before hanging it back and becoming
And then
the
she was
hero
also
Spectrum.
a female Captain Marvel.
Becoming the hero Spectrum after
Spectrum.
that as well.
Spectrum damn near killed him.
Who then ended up owning all of the power companies?
Yeah, who's
who was the
all the
entertainment,
cable
you know,
stuff, yeah,
exactly.
a big mogul. You know,
That's how she made all of her money.
That's-
Her
what
she's the
canon-
8th richest person in the Marvel Universe because of that.
that's her canon
Yeah.
in this world.
So
Yeah, but what I'm here's my theory. So
Okay.
like, and this is obviously like not a far stretch. You know, she's gone insane. She's in her little world here. Sword is keeping her there because they don't want her to fuck up reality. So they're letting her
She
like
could.
be in her old reality,
right.
and they're kind of like sending monitors in to be like, yeah, I'm your neighbor, but it's actually like Monica Rambeau, who's an agent of Spectrum at this point. And,
Yeah, so it'd almost be like a funny
Or an
sitcom,
Agent
a
of
laugh
Right.
track, a laugh track sitcom in the
Right.
beginning type thing, and then,
but then
so
like
the
they
Truman Show.
Yeah, but
the
then
Truman
that-
Show it out.
Yeah, exactly. Then they
Yeah.
then they cut to them like, oh man, she's like, I think she's starting to become aware that we're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
not who we say
I'd
we
be
are
okay
and all
with
that stuff, and then like maybe they go from there.
I'd be okay with that.
That'd be fun, I think. And then they could just kill off Paul Bettany because he's
It
super
gives
old,
him some room to do
and
something.
he's an imagined.
Technically, they
obviously,
could bring Vision back if they really wanted to. I mean,
very easily.
yeah,
Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
just saying. But I mean, she'd never know the difference.
They could even be like Morgan Stark built them.
It's like you still get the Android dong, you're in.
But then like they could secretly change the actor to somebody else if they wanted to.
Yeah, if Paul Bettany was like trying to ask for too much money, like
this is
sorry.
where we can finally slip Henry Cavill into the Marvel universe.
No. No.
With the English accent?
Not as that character, no. No.
They'll have Rowan
Yes, yes.
Atkinson.
Yes.
Bill Skarsgård. How about Bill Skarsgård?
Stellar Skateboard.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
Stellar
hi,
Skateboard.
it's me.
That's exactly who I mean. I love Bill Skarsgård. He's got those big buggy eyes.
What if we have Mads Mikkelsen play? Like come back, reprise a Marvel role, but he could
Marvel Mole as
Yeah,
well.
sure.
He could be Mole Man.
Yeah, Mole Man.
He's like, I am Mole Man.
He's no
He-
Luke. He's no
He
Luke
does.
Man.
I mean, he's
Mole
small.
Man.
He's like a
He's
little
no Luke
man.
Man.
Like,
Anyway, but
No, that's
Yeah. Oh,
that
that's
character
one
was
thing
a-
they unanswered.
no, not
They
unanswered.
unanswered.
Yeah, it is.
It was
They
answered.
the unanswered, which is answered.
Luke Man. Yeah. No, I'm all for them.
Yeah.
I hope they have an intricate plot. I hope it's weird. I want it to be weird. So.
Yeah.
And
There's
Truman
no chance
Show.
it's not gonna be weird.
Truman Show done well. Even if you did it like a knock on the Truman Show with her, I think it would be good. I think it would be interesting. So.
Yeah. Well, and to also bring it back to the whole like 50s housewife, like which is
Like a Donna Reed
opposite
type
of-
thing.
Yeah,
It'd be really
exactly,
weird.
yeah.
you know?
Sure.
So.
Especially if she keeps seeing like the cracks in her reality.
Yeah.
I think it'd be interesting. So.
Well, you guys, now that we've written this show,
Hi, bud. We could. They should
Yeah.
call us for this. 'Cause
Yeah.
I would write it.
He's written a better version.
Speaking of Marvel, Karen Gillan says that she's seen the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 script, and it is the best of the 3 Guardians of the Galaxies.
I mean, of course she's gonna say that.
But come on,
Like, it's
could
more
it
Nebula
be?
in it.
Could it be?
I mean, it could be.
I'm kind of excited for the another Karen Gillan classic, the next Jumanji that's coming out. Right?
Mhm.
Okay, is that this weekend?
The next level.
Yeah.
The next level. Is that
That was out last weekend. It was the top in the box office last weekend.
Lie down.
She's talking to me. Sorry.
What if you all lie down and sit there just like getting over
He's
there?
like, no, I'm coming out with you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm cool with that.
She's
right?
really excited about Baby Yoda.
No,
Baby Yoda.
Yoda.
She's really excited about getting the gang back together.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about getting the gang back together too, guys.
Yeah, sure.
Especially
do you
if
think
somehow Dave Bautista can get Dana Brooke in this movie, and they can just be thirsty the whole movie.
Who would you play?
Have you seen these? Have you seen
Who's
these tweets, by the way?
Yeah,
You've seen them, right?
I've
Okay.
We talked about this on.
But like, they're still going, and they're still so thirsty.
Yeah.
She keeps calling him daddy in every
Yeah, she
tweet.
called him
and it's
daddy. I mean, that's pretty.
Like, if this is a work, I'm really angry.
Maybe,
If
I
it's
bet
not
they
work-
worked themselves into a shoot. Is what they did.
Yeah.
Like they're just gonna be they're gonna see each other.
Yeah, a
just-
shoot. Yeah.
all the holes,
Yeah,
just
where
all the
they
holes.
both die from
Both
fucking each
holes,
other.
Yeah, like
They just explode in the fucking goo.
But it's just like.
Oh, you know that he's gonna have sex that song on repeat. Just his own.
I mean,
theme song.
wouldn't you though? It's a fucking amazing song.
place where no one follows me, I walk alone. Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer, anyway. Dave
Soon,
Bautista.
yes, soon to be Hall of Famer with the NWO. Did you see that one poster with the announcement that the 4 original members of the NWO: Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Hulk Hogan, and Ted DiBiase?
Ted DiBiase. Yes. I was like, I forgot that Ted DiBiase was in the NWO.
But not an original member for sure.
He was like one of the first members.
But he was not an original member. He
But
was.
he was one of the first
Yeah,
members.
they talk about
With Virgil.
Yeah. But
Why
he
can't
was,
they call Virgil back?
But not.
What's
original.
Virgil doing? He's doing nothing.
He's like, what about me? Did he get in the Hall of Fame yet? He should be.
Mm.
He's great. He's great. Love Virgil.
For a manager. She got a like manager.
Yeah, like
Hall of Fame.
not like at least, at least.
Yeah, but she's unsure though when it starts to film though. She's like, yeah, I don't know when it's filming though. I was like, that's not good. I feel
Well,
like,
I mean, James Gunn's a little busy.
well, she's like very excited to have him back too. She's like, I'm really excited to have the cast and the crew back. So I'm excited as well.
Because guys, you just have to be outraged for a little bit, and then you can be cool with people's old misogyny and racism.
Sure, it's
So.
fine. So we didn't read this, but it's like very
What?
it's
Star Child.
it's stirring As the earth spins and twists, so does your mood, so does your taste, and so does orbital tilt.
Should we have drank
This IPA has been brewed using a healthy dose of imported Pilsner malt and malted oats to create a
and
smooth
space pilsner.
mouthfeel.
Ooh.
Finished off by dry hopping with a blend of citrolupulin powder and pellets for a tropical aroma.
Is there interstellar hops in this? Can we confirm?
Also,
that?
the tagline is, "It's so good you'll like Christmas with the Cranks."
Fuck. That is... Oh,
We should go watch Christmas Cranks
That's
with this, guys.
fucking
We're gonna watch it.
it's weird. Oh, you guys, we need an umbrella, obviously. For life.
You should get this.
Yeah, we should really have umbrellas.
Well, if it is raining that hard, umbrella's not enough.
Guys, speaking of raining, is anyone super thirsty from that Kumail Nanjiani from the Eternal Spirit?
Yes.
My
Yes.
lord.
You are.
My lord.
No, but can I say something?
I showed it to her, and she opened an advent calendar door to her.
It's not true. All I told him was that I made
Like, did I hear a splishing noise? What was
like guys who look like that. So, but no, what
He
I
was
wanted to
looking
say
good,
was
though.
no, but I did like his face is so thin because that's what happens when you like build up that much and like lose so much fat. Like he didn't look like himself, and I don't like that.
I just like that anyone can get in shape.
As long as you have enough
you
money.
Yeah, but if you
You
have enough
would never
money,
have thought, like 3 years ago though, you never thought Kumail Nanjiani will be buff as fuck.
Well, I mean, it's not the same
but
thing
if
Chris
you
Pratt.
seriously,
You know,
yeah,
like-
if you have
Yeah,
money
yeah,
and time and
Which
energy,
is what the post was
Yeah.
about, which is the kind of the
Who
positive
needs to get
thing
buff
with
next? Who's the guy that needs to get super buff next?
Jonah Hill.
I like that. I like that one. It's good.
Guys, Jonah Hill's already buff.
I was gonna say
He's
Nick
like
Offerman.
giant.
That's what I was gonna
He's
say.
huge.
Like a super buff Nick Offerman.
That's why-
No,
that's why-
it's
Yes.
not right.
This
for
is
it.
for me.
It's gotta be
Not
a young
for
guy.
you. It's for
It's
me.
gotta be a young guy.
Nick Offerman.
He's already manly enough without
What
being
about
buff.
Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah, but
need
if he was
that.
like
Jay
super buff.
Baruchel, 100%.
Oh yeah, Jay Baruchel.
Like, hey guys, I'm swole now.
Yeah.
Look, guys, I've been working out.
I'm totally swole.
Look, guys, ain't working
I'm
out.
gonna be playing Black Bolt.
I'm in. If you can get all buff.
Oh boy. Well then, hey pops, thanks pal.
Technical difficulties because the dog is being a jerk.
Being an
As long as I'm in the picture, it's all that matters.
Yeah, you're right. We need to move you out of the picture a little bit. Kid stays in the picture.
My arms are really, they're too big in the
Guys,
picture.
sorry,
It's
we're really
steroids.
sorry about this.
It's
This is
the
not.
steroids, guys.
This is horrible.
It's horrible.
Okay, back in.
Everybody loves
fine.
getting like the camera dragged.
Yeah,
jarring
I
away.
mean, this is the good thing out of this. Besides,
It's like the ghosting
besides
covers
his
of
talks
the
about the like the things he had to go through to get the body and like how this is not realistic. It's also like this is good because he's playing this like master of like swords master that is like a god as well. It's like this he's in that superhero shape and it's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. He's committed to this role and that's a good thing to see.
Okay, but how bad does this make Zachary Levi look? Because Zachary Levi had to wear like a little.
By the way, Zachary Levi still was jacked for that movie.
Yeah, but he had to wear like a
Suzanne
puff suit. Kumail Nanjiani didn't need that damn suit.
Yeah, but if Kumail was playing Shazam, he wouldn't have to wear the suit because he's not
He
that
didn't.
buff.
He was buff.
He's like super.
His
He's
shoulders,
super lean.
his shoulders look great.
He's like super lean though. Is what it
His
is.
shoulders
Like,
and arms were like sick.
Like you would have to stack him up with some pads.
Zachary Levi in the second season of Marvel's Invincible, you could tell he had that body.
Oh,
like
yeah.
a V shape.
Yeah.
But he had like a good 50s like Jack LaLanne strong body.
Oh sure.
Jack
Yeah,
LaLanne.
he had like a
Yeah.
Jack LaLanne going on. It's like the V shape, you know. But it was good for the part
Like
because he
the
was
V
playing
shape with the V.
the V shape.
Two V's.
That's what I said.
Yeah, the
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
It's like a V.
Yeah, the V shape.
Yeah.
He had the Jack LaLanne going on.
They're talking about the V shape.
Yeah, V.
The V shape. I don't know what you guys are doing. It's weird.
It just makes me think of the juice.
Juice.
Jack LaLanne's juicer.
Yeah.
That's how you stay so healthy. 'Cause
Yeah. Drinking that
you
juice.
have all the carrot juice.
Another juice cleanse, guys.
Hey, I'm juicing right now on steroids.
I think my lighting is weird right now, but I like it.
You are weird.
Yeah. Guys, why are we not talking about the Xbox Series X? Which was
Oh my
announced?
god. Oh my
Xbox
God.
Why aren't we?
Series X.
Seriously.
I don't know what that
Guys,
means.
the new Xbox was announced.
Scarlet, you mean?
There's a picture. It's called the Xbox Series X.
You mean Scarlet?
It looks like
Will Scarlet.
it looks like an Alexa with a controller.
We from Georgia.
It's like a small tower with like lots of vents, and you can tell like they learned from their
Gotta
problems
pull
with
that shit
overheating.
off.
Like fucking lots of vents. Put all the vents on this
Yeah.
thing.
There's no place to put a disc.
It actually looks like there isn't one, which is fine. I mean, you should be going digital anyway. Physical media is dead. But there's a reverse compatibility for it, so you can be able to play all of the old library, which is also a good idea.
Reverse compatibility.
The control looks not much different, which is fine. I mean, it's a little slimmer actually. It looks like it's a little more ergonomic.
And how much does it cost? Did you get the price point?
No price point, but I can tell because it's called the Xbox Series X, and they said they're gonna have multiple SKUs, that they're probably gonna have like a Series
edition.
L or
One
Series
that's like this tall and looks like a penis.
Well, I think they're gonna have one that's like smaller and is like this, it's gonna look like the Echo Dot, where it's just like a little tiny one. It's like, oh, this is this one.
The Xbox Series X Hercules, which got the mushroom tip for extra storage.
Mm-hmm. And video games and penises.
That's the name of this episode, by the way. Video games and penises.
I mean, is this
right.
just their way of competing this season? Is that the whole point of this thing?
Well, no, I mean, it is time for the new generation of consoles. So
But this is not for the new generation, right?
Yeah, this is the new generation.
This is a Scarlet.
Yeah, the Scarlet is not a thing. They always do a dumb name.
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm saying this is what the code name was.
This
Scarlet.
is literally what they're calling it now.
So there's no disc, or there is going to be a small disc.
I mean, it looks like it wouldn't make sense to change media like that, but it looks like it's going to be.
Does it look big enough to fit a CD in?
It doesn't look like it, but I just saw like a picture with the controller next to it.
Shit,
and like it doesn't.
It has like a 2 terabyte hard drive,
and like the tower maybe looks like this big because the controller was like maybe this big. And,
okay, then it better have like a 2 terabyte, 3 terabyte hard drive.
Of course it will. It'll be
huge.
solid state. It'll also be solid state.
That's the problem with the PS4, and it's been like 7 years.
But also then like,
but 150 gigs is not.
If you're putting like a couple terabytes solid state in there, and you have all these other bells and whistles in a tiny package, like how much is this going to cost?
It's supposedly they already have said that this is going to be a competitive price point to PS5 because last time it was $100 more, and that was a big problem. Especially because it came out after PS4 originally, and that was
they never really caught up. Yeah, they never caught up.
So I mean, I hope they do it right. I don't think I'm going to buy an Xbox, but
we're PS for life.
Yeah, PS for life.
We got the Xbox because my mom has a Dell account.
And that's another good thing about the Xbox Series X is that it will be compatible with computer.
Yeah.
So you can
that's
like cross-play.
Yeah.
So you can cross-play between your really cool computer rig and the games for that as well.
Like my computer, which is like 8 years old.
Including the remote control. Mine is an 11, so there's that.
Look at these old guys.
Yeah.
I don't even have one.
What? You have a laptop?
Exactly. Nice try.
Oh, you try to say you don't have a computer.
Why?
3 years old.
Yeah, 3.
Trace.
She's got like this young laptop, young blood.
So we can move on to something else.
I want you to do more of that though. That should be like your thing in the vlog now. Like,
hey you guys.
yeah, what do you got?
Watchmen's over.
Oh man, that last episode was fucking fantastic.
Yeah, when Rorschach shows up and they're like,
right?
oh,
Rorschach?
it's like, I'm alive.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm here for the bean juice.
I didn't die. I was actually teleported to right now.
Speaking of Rorschach in the episode, though, the credits say Rorschach, and they have a guy named Terry something. I have to go look at the whole name, but I was like...
You have to look at the rest of the episode now, because you missed it. It is Terry Crews, actually. Terry Crews plays Rorschach.
He's like, Rorschach!
Yeah. So, but of course they're already talking about season 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then
this is one of the first times I've ever watched a season of something and been like, this could be it. I'd be fine with that.
Yeah,
the way it ended was perfect.
Yeah, it was like a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, potential.
No, that's exactly right.
Like, there definitely could be a season 2.
Without spoiling anything.
They definitely set up a season 2, but at the same time, if they didn't...
Oh, babe, so I'm glad you feel that way, though, because they said that maybe it's going to be an anthology.
Do you think we'll be able to buy more Dr. Manhattan vibrators?
I mean, there should be one out for this holiday season.
Do they glow, hopefully? That's what I want.
But do they also irradiate you in like a bad way? I got cancer.
I mean,
like, will you get ovarian
I
cancer?
mean, that one character in the show probably is fine, right? I'm not trying to give spoilers away, but
2 characters, really?
But like, she's still alive. The one character who we know was with Dr. Manhattan, and the other one also still alive.
Well, we also know from the comics that it was a hoax. He didn't like get cancer.
Oh, he didn't give her ovarian cancer? Okay, that's good.
He didn't. It's all a lie, guys.
So, but anyway, I mean, how would you feel about that? Like, they don't.
Ozymandias never gave himself to a woman.
But I feel like they could do that. Like, there's so much out there. This is like not like Uncharted, but there's so many different takes that they could do with this comic.
Like Nathan Drake.
Yeah, could it be Uncharted? That'd be great.
Could be Uncharted crossover.
With me.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
God.
yeah.
Oh my God, my heart. Yeah. I just got a huge erection.
Yeah.
You can't see it.
So-
Might be see the top of it, but
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm just saying. Anyway.
it was pretty great though. It was,
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun.
It was good. I'm ready to see more. It doesn't have to be the same characters. Let's do something different.
I love Sister Night though. As a character,
Yeah.
Regina King showed me something that I've seen her in stuff and I'm just kind of like, okay, she's also in this movie
See,
usually.
Yeah.
I've always loved Regina King.
Yeah, I know.
To see
I know
her
her
like
so
get this like do
I loved it.
as such
That
a
was so
great
good.
character that she gets to just fucking take
Yeah.
a big bite of.
But
and it's just
also, like, be so human that she
Yeah.
is the reason that so many of these things happen.
Yeah.
Like, she caused it because she was, like,
Well,
had the
that's just who
fallibility
she
of,
was.
like, yeah, exactly. But would that make
Also,
her
she
the
took all
Doctor
that
Who?
nostalgia.
guys, no spoilers, dude.
That's
Okay.
like a couple episodes ago. You're fine.
Okay, well, what else do you have to talk about then? Huh?
I have some stuff.
Huh?
Guys,
there's something
did
that
you guys
all three of us
like,
have.
we should have watched this before, but did you guys watch the Top Gun Maverick trailer?
I didn't see it the second one. I didn't
Guys,
we
it
should've.
was
Great.
amazing.
The bad?
No.
It was great. Like you were all in on
Guys,
Top Gun?
there was people playing volleyball. There was Maverick on a motorcycle. There was jets flying around doing jet things. What else do you want? What else do you want?
the new Highway to the Danger Zone recorded by Wiz
Wait.
Khalifa and
Okay, wait.
Highway to it's Kid
Hey,
Cudi,
no,
actually. Kid Cudi.
but the important question is Val Kilmer hot again? Is that possible?
They didn't
Did this
show Val
movie
Kilmer
do
at all, I
this?
don't think.
What's going on with that?
Because I think he's actually
Are they
dead.
scared of
Didn't
it?
he die?
He's not dead. He's just
I think he
really
died.
old and jowly, and it's
Jowly.
disappointing.
Guys, I think he's dead.
No, he's not dead. I think he's just too fat.
And also
to be in
that
this
reveal at
movie.
the end the Goose is still alive was a huge thing that I was not expecting. And like he's like, hey guys, I'm back. It's me, Anthony, whatever my fucking name is.
Anthony.
Michael Hall.
No, that's
Anthony
the
Anthony
guy.
Daniels. I was just
Anthony
Anthony
Edwards.
Daniels.
Anthony Edwards
Yes.
is not
No,
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony.
He's a black guy.
Yes, no, it's Anthony Edwards. I like that better.
Hey guys, it's me, Goose.
He's
I'm
actually,
back.
Goose is played by Anthony
He's like,
Edwards.
no, you're not Goose. He's like, I'm Goose, guys. Like, oh, jeez.
Well, what if everyone just acknowledged him as Goose? Like, oh, he is Goose.
It's
You're
like-
right.
Yeah, this is-
Just glances over like
This
this.
is the new Goose. Oh.
I like it.
Lou
I like
Goose-
this
Lou
better
Goose
than
Jr.
anything we could have watched. So
This is where they established that Iron Eagle and Top Gun are the same movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually in the same world. Lou Gossett Jr.'s in it for no reason.
yeah.
107-year-old Gossett Jr. Because he plays a 107-year-old. But,
Because it is actually his age. Speaking
Yeah.
of 107-year-olds, guys, did you see that Star Trek Picard season 2 is already in development?
I did.
Yeah, before the release of the first episode
Yeah,
of
guys,
the first
you know why that's
season.
happening? He's gonna die soon. We gotta get all the
Yeah, we
squeeze
gotta-
all the juice out of
We
him.
gotta see if we can get like 3
Get all
seasons
that
before
Patrick Stewart juice out.
before he's like
Yes.
90.
You guys, he is the same age as Harrison Ford. Like they
Who
have
also
time.
is gonna die soon.
Yeah,
Let's,
yeah.
Have time.
we're being
Ready
honest.
for 85, guys?
Yeah. Do you know when 85 is gonna be made? Maybe never, because he's gonna be dead. But
I mean, but
Man,
You know.
he's like Keith Richards, though. He just smokes a lot of weed.
he's the guy who literally crashed a plane,
and walked
got
away from
out with blood pouring out of his head, and just like walked away.
Should I glue it back on? He said, and then he walked away.
And then he's talking about his head. He's like putting it back on.
it. That's Harrison Ford and
7
Patrick
days.
Stewart for you.
But
right
Patrick
there.
Stewart's a goddamn international treasure. So
Yeah.
we gotta protect him.
That's why we're squeezing all the
Yeah,
creative
that's because
juice
he's
out of it.
doing all this Picard shit. He's
We're gonna squeeze the
enjoying
human being
himself.
juice out of it and make like 4 seasons of this before it ends.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, sure.
I mean, let's get season 3 done before.
Just
in
give
the
him
can.
like a 3 or 4
Get
season.
season 3 done in the can before we put out season 1, just so we have at least a good arc, you know.
Yeah.
I bet they got done with season 1. I'm like, this isn't really fucking close out anything. Let's just do
we
season
just
2.
yeah, exactly. Like,
So at least have a full arc.
yeah.
Because I bet it's like a
26
short.
episodes.
They
Yeah,
don't
let's
want,
get
they
short
don't want
episode
him to
or
carry
something.
Fisher out, and then they're like, "Oh shit, now we gotta like make a
CG,
hologram of him or
yeah.
something." Like,
Alright, it's
man, this
Mario.
show's about Brent Spiner. Like, what are we gonna do here? It's just all data.
Old
All
data.
data.
No, just
all
all
the
data.
time.
Old data, all data.
I mean,
All the
I
time.
really, if it was Worf all the time, though, I'd be okay with that.
Michael Dorn.
I bet you Michael Jordan looks exactly the same anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's even better.
He's like Klingon don't crack.
Yeah.
Kapla. We're also gonna get some Geordie LaForge, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got a coolant leak.
Yeah.
We're gonna get like some backstory of what happened to him. And stuff like that, so.
I can fly twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. It's
We got a
reading
coolant
rainbow.
Yes, guys. Telltale's Back from the Dead. I don't know why this wasn't like the first one on your list.
I'm surprised
Because I
too.
was leaving
Actually,
it for the
I
end.
actually saw this.
Because I was leaving it for the end.
Oh, were you? Well, it's too bad. I just crushed it.
Because guys, this is my
Crushed it.
favorite Telltale game.
Yeah, I was gonna say The Wolf Among Us 2 is
Crushed.
back in production.
Yeah, by a studio calling themselves Telltale, by the way. It's not the original Telltale studio.
There's some of the same developers, I guess.
Sure.
But come on,
Sure.
is it still? You're still gonna get it though.
Yeah, 100%.
Shut your mouth.
Pure love. Pure love.
You're still all in. Also, a lot of the voice actors are already confirmed back. So,
Yeah, because they're all just voice actor people that are like,
Yeah, I'm
like if
I'm
you
just
don't,
voice actor.
if you're not here, we're gonna get Troy Baker.
He's like, I'm actually already in it though, so sorry.
He's gonna play 2 parts now. Is Ashley Johnson in this? Get her over.
Matthew Mercer.
Is Matt Mercer? Get him in here. We're good. I'm pretty excited about it, though. I like that game a lot. It's a great game. It's not my favorite.
Still my favorite
It's
Telltale.
still The Walking Dead.
And Tales from the Borderland a very close second, but like I just loved the plot and like the setting of it was something I hadn't really seen before. Like everything else was like kind of based on another property, where this is based on a more very very obscure, not super obscure, but a graphic novel. But like they did so much with the story that it was just like a really cool thing.
It was pretty cool. It was a cool story.
Bigsby Wolf there.
It's basically like
titular main character.
I don't know if you ever heard, if you know the premise. Titular.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know the premise of Wolf Among Us. It's basically this graphic novel is about like fairy tales coming to life in like a gritty noir style.
Yeah, they're basically like fairy tales. They got kicked out of fairy tale and they're stuck in New York City, like the shittiest part of New York City. And so like it's just hard boiled. It's very like it's
like doing the dirtiest
Detective
lowest shit to
Bigsby
get
Wolf.
by.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like literally like hooking and stuff like that. Like it's like Snow White is like a hooker and
Like
like
cooking, no.
I don't know.
Docking? Is there...
Bigsby Wolf is like a really
Roofing?
like a private detective and stuff, and everyone still remembers him as a Big Bad Wolf, so they just think he's a shitbird. And he's like, no, I'm like reformed now and shit. And like, nope, fuck you, you're a Big Bad Wolf.
You ate all those people.
You're an asshole. And so it's like a fun game because like you know the premise of all these fairy tales, but it like kind of turns them on
my
their
head.
heads.
Yeah, sure.
And it's it makes the game actually really super fun to play. And it's obviously like a Telltale game if you've
I
seen
mean,
this
obviously
before.
Snow White just
Lots
like
of
gets
choice.
you drugged and you're like.
Actually, this isn't really. You can't really spoil this whole game, but Snow White in the first episode has her head cut off, and you're like, "Whoa!"
All right, that's how we're going.
Yeah, like
So
that's
you're
like
60 in 5
that's like
seconds.
the end of the first episode. You're like, "Oh fuck!"
So it's like Jack the Ripper fairy tale style.
Kind of, yeah. But
Kind of, yeah. And like you're basically
it's
have to
like noir, like
figure out what's going on.
Type
And
thing.
there's a lot of twists and turns throughout it that make it fun. I recommend it. It's probably out there for pretty cheap now. You can probably get the whole series for which is like 5 episodes for like $7 or something.
Well, that sounds awesome.
Okay. So whenever you want to buy that.
Okay.
Guys,
You can
this
watch
is
us play.
this
You
actually
can
some
watch it.
sad
Absolutely
news.
can.
I just want to get out of the way because it's gonna make me cry. Will Poulter dropped out of the Lord of the Rings series, guys.
Megan Portier?
He had some scheduling conflicts, and we'll never know what role he was playing ever. Nobody's ever gonna tell us.
He played Fligengorn.
I had a feeling he was like a hobbit or
He
something.
played Medar. No, he looks very elven. Like he definitely was
Oh,
playing
that's a
elf.
hobbit to me.
That fucking. Plus,
No,
it's the
weird
second
looking.
age. There's no hobbits, right?
Well, there's
Doesn't
like
exist yet.
river people, the river folk. Or,
That
He's
sounds
a river
racist.
person.
That sounds racist. I don't like it.
I didn't make it up.
And he lives in a
Talk
van
the river
down
bread.
by the river.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. He lives in
Yeah.
a van down by the river.
You think he's gonna put Matt Foley? That's what you're saying. The character Matt
like
Foley.
some kind of analog.
The
It's
proto
the
Matt
second age-
Foley?
Yeah.
The second age of Middle Earth.
Proto-Foley.
So he's gonna be wearing like elven armor and then but living in a van down.
Yeah.
Is he, I'm living in an ox cart down by the river.
Sure. But
I
we'll
mean-
never know.
Yeah, we'll never know.
Who do you think they'll replace him with? Like a piece of dry toast?
Is there
Or-
another really smooth boy like
There's gotta be
the
smooth
twinkiest,
boys, right?
the twinkiest boy?
The dude that played Norman Bates in Bates Motel.
There you go.
Okay.
Twinkiest,
Freddie
the twinkiest
Highmore.
boy
Is
you
it Freddie
can
Highmore?
find.
Freddie Highmore?
Yeah, I think
Freddie
so.
Highmore.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, you know your twinks,
My
Mike.
smooth boy, yeah. You said smooth boy, man. Who else are you thinking of? Right? Am I right, guys? When I think smooth boy, I think Freddie Highmore. He's also like, true story, he's like 53. Like, but I look like this though.
No,
Smooth
he
boy.
is like really old.
Smooth boy.
So
Smooth boy.
it's all good.
Smooth boys.
See, that's a better name for the episode, Smooth boy.
Okay.
Smooth boy. Oh, you guys. So just have to jump in here with like a real life story, okay?
Okay.
The Hallmark
Oh, boy.
Channel.
Well, you already said the Hallmark show, but I
Exactly. Well, it's timely though
A
because
real
it's
life story,
Christmas time, and the Hallmark Channel is like a big thing at Christmas time because people watch all the
Yeah.
Hallmark movies.
Yeah.
Hallmark had banned. Did you hear about this?
Mm-hmm.
They banned a commercial that had a same-sex marriage in it of two really pretty ladies.
But they got married in the thing.
They got married, and the whole ad was about the fact that they should have like used this service that prints like invitations and stuff like that to make their wedding even better, right? So they should have used it.
So
And
the
obviously
wedding could've
it
been
was
better.
banned because as soon as Hallmark
There's
showed it the
sex
first
in it, the
time,
honeymoon?
a
Some
Christian group called
the Million Moms.
like 100 families or something.
I think it's called the Million Moms.
Yeah.
Million Moms.
Moms.
Because you know moms.
Yeah. They
Dads
were
are
like,
yeah.
they were like,
Moms are
please
like,
don't
no.
show same-sex relationships. It goes against Hallmark's,
Also,
Christian beliefs.
there's a million of these moms out
Yeah,
there.
there's a million of them.
What if it's
obviously.
called the Million MILF?
Oh, can I just let you know? There you had about 3,000 signatures on this Million Moms.
Well,
Yeah.
Edition,
I think
so-
some of those moms didn't
Yeah.
get the memo.
That's like 1% of
Right,
that's
sure.
0.3%. But of moms, that makes
Sure.
sense. That's like what you get in a survey of if you're doing like they're
Absolutely.
very concerned about it.
But guess what, you guys? They reversed it like 2 days later.
They threw that thing down, flipped it, and
Because
reversed
guess
it?
what? You know what they realized?
It's your
Lesbians
fan
watch the
name.
Hallmark Channel. Lesbians do.
I don't
Can
know
you
how they
believe
got
it?
that. Like,
Can
do
you
they have
believe
demographics for that?
Lesbians watch the Hallmark
Well,
Channel, and lesbians were
because-
super pissed.
Because lesbians want to see a woman marry a prince.
Yeah,
I mean, it makes
of course.
sense.
Absolutely.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
The
And they
Prince of
love. They're
Caucasia.
famous for loving Christmas, obviously.
The Prince
So-
of Caucasia,
Yeah.
or a young Saint Nicholas.
Sure.
Did you
Or
guys see
no,
this
it's
in a-
always you guys. It's always like a widowed
I
husband,
own a tree
Single
farm.
dad. a widowed single dad who like knows how to work with his hands, and also like
But also, the,
needs
wo-
someone to
the
help
woman
with
always
his
has a big
rambunctious
city
kid.
boyfriend
Yeah.
who then they end up hating for no reason.
Well, no, because like he didn't come home one
He didn't
night
do like
because
one
he had to
thing,
work.
like
Yeah.
one thing.
But it's
right.
never like a bad thing. It's like he had to work late.
Yeah.
And also she has like some little
Jesus.
idiosyncrasy, like she's a shopaholic or something like
She's
that.
really good at baking.
Yeah, exactly. And so that is
Like
her
there's a bake off
personality.
on Christmas Eve,
Yeah.
and if we win, we'll have enough money for Christmas.
Yeah.
But also the prize is winning a date with the Prince of Caucasia.
And then there's always like an old lady who helps her out, who like works at the store that she works
She'll like the
at.
Wagner
like-
dance. Maybe
it's
she's
like
a
the-
person of color just
No.
so they have another.
Or like she might be like a fairy godmother because it's
Oh,
Christmas. Or like Mrs. Claus.
Bibbidi bobbidi boos. I'll
Yeah,
say that.
exactly. So, but I mean, I'm glad that those million moms didn't get their way.
Guys, I'm keeping this going. Keeping this good
Keep
vibe
going.
going.
Yeah.
So
Good
the
vibration.
first picks for the newest Bill and Ted 3. Bill and Ted
Yeah.
Face
Just
of
saw
Music.
these, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm ready for this.
Yeah, let's do
Bring
it.
it on.
I'm bringing it on.
We got a picture. We got a picture of fucking William Sadler reprising his role of Death.
Yep.
We had
It looks
a
the
very
same age.
baby faced Keanu Reeves, which I was like,
It's weird to now
oh,
have a beard
I was
on.
like, what is
Yeah.
he doing?
Yeah.
What's going on here? Because he just saw John Wick especially. We
And,
have Kid Cudi is in this guy, so we
yeah,
we
I
bring
was
back
like,
Kid
Kid
yeah.
Cudi.
Cudi is in this
We
movie.
bring it back to Kid
Kid
Cudi.
Cudi.
But
Kid
so
Cudi.
is what's his face's daughter, right?
Samara Weaving.
Yeah.
Samara Weaving. Yeah, Hugo Weaving's daughter.
Yeah, there
That's
you go.
right. That makes sense. Sure, why not?
It's like Mr. Anderson, I'll lend you my daughter for
No,
this
you can
next
see
movie.
it in the eyebrows.
And like, yeah, that's it though.
Yeah.
Like she definitely like married a supermodel because she's gorgeous. So yeah, and Samara Weaving and I didn't get the other actress' name are playing Billy and Thea, who are Ted and Bill's daughters.
Of course.
They named it after
So
each other. It's
who,
pretty funny.
like, who is Kid Cudi? Whose son is he?
A boyfriend, probably.
He's Rufus's kid.
This is my kid.
Yeah.
I'm a dad, but there's my son.
And they can just totally like computer generate him at
Sure,
this
that's what
point.
they're
So
doing.
yeah.
I think that would be a just reward for
Yeah.
the storied life.
They did Max Headroom, George Carlin in this movie.
That's
like,
right, I'm back, guys.
I mean, the phone booth. I'm in here.
Womp womp. Well, they did. I think one of the pictures was them in the phone booth, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. They gotta hit all those beats.
I'm ready. I'm so ready.
They did give a date. I did not write the date down, but they did give a release date.
We'll never know then.
It's next year at some point.
You know what's not getting released date right now, guys? The Tarantino Star Trek movie.
Because he's running away.
In the water.
Because he's just bored. He's
like in a recent interview, he said he's steering away from him. He's like, but we haven't an official convo yet.
He's like, they basically said I couldn't have any feet because Star Trek, or he's wearing the uniform, so I couldn't.
They were wearing shoes. Why are they wearing shoes? I want to see their feet.
I want just the women to be shoeless. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like there's one woman that's just shoeless all the time. And she just wiggling her toes.
Just put her toes up near the camera, wiggling
and shows her toes.
It's because Star Wars has like actual parameters he would have to follow, and he is not in Star Trek. And Star Trek. I mean, either one, yeah, seriously. But
both do. It's true.
They have parameters, and he's all about no parameters.
See, I want to splash everyone's blood all over the screen, and then we kill Hitler at the end. You're like,
yeah.
Wait, why? Like they've gone back in time
wants
before.
To rewrite things, but they've already rewritten them, and sometimes badly.
Oh, Quinn.
So.
You pointing at me?
No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the second Star Trek that came out recently.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Because it was horrible.
They tried something with it.
No, I hate when stories use the same fucking premise and just switch the characters around. That's why I was not a huge fan of...
It wasn't the same premise as the first one. There was a female alien, and they were like stuck on a planet.
And also Alice Eve just showing off her body for
well, that was the
reasons.
The first one.
Oh, was it? Okay, never mind.
The second one was that
they used the same exact character.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Alice Eve was in the second one. Thank you very much. Yeah, she was. And also they used the same character of Khan, obviously, which was unnecessary because Ricardo Montalban made that character and they shouldn't have done it and it was dumb.
Benedict Smolderpatch did fine, okay?
He did just okay.
And he was definitely there the whole time.
Introduced Jupiter class, that was fun.
Benedict Cumberdick.
Benedict Mumblepatch?
Yeah. Ubi Banubi, that's what his name is. That's fine.
Ellis Krieg, who was 100 times better than Alice Eve. Alice Krieg, by the way, was in original
Veruza Balk will be the next one. We all know that already.
I love Veruza Balk.
That's what I'm saying. In there.
I bet you thought that she was dead.
She probably looks better than any of us. She's got a lot of money.
Just the biggest mouth.
Yeah, exactly. You have enough money, yeah. Anyone can look good.
Including Kumail Nanjiani.
I only got one thing left.
Including Kumail Nanjiani Thirsty.
Nanja Thirsty.
There's anything left in here?
Alright, well...
I have one thing left too, and mine's... this is probably better than mine I'm betting, so I'm going to go
it's
first.
So much better.
So, guys, possible hint for a Star Wars Fallen Order sequel. Has been teased.
Okay.
So Star Wars Fallen Order is the one, it just came out as a single-player EA game, which is not even heard of anymore. But it sold gangbusters because EA was like, oh, we're taking a big risk on this. No one buys single player. And of course,
most people liked it.
It is sold gangbusters. Yeah, it's critical.
Pretty good reviews.
Yeah, really good critical reviews. But the developer Respawn is they're listing a senior character artist and a level designer. And so it's assumed that since they're still owned by EA, that this is the next project.
Sure.
I'm down.
All right.
There's although supposedly there's an ambiguous ending to that game, there's definitely people already speculating on where they could go with this.
There you go.
Which makes you when a game like that, like they're like, hey, it's a good game and it's gonna get a sequel, it makes you want to buy more. It makes you want to check it out.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Invest.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, maybe I'll go down like $30.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Wait a little bit. Oh wait, I don't got it.
I'm broke.
Yeah. Maybe I can bring back God of War and get a little off. I don't know. But my last piece of news is actually Star Wars too.
Look at this. See what a great segue.
The first views of and reviews of Rise of Skywalker coming in, they are very mixed. They are
sure.
This doesn't really bother me, but it's just interesting to hear. A lot of people
are gonna hate it.
A lot of people in the same review were like, "There's so many really good things and so many really confusing things," and that's like a lot of people were just saying. And I'm very like on the fence about this. Aroused. They're very aroused.
It made me just want to go watch The Mandalorian again.
Yeah.
And like, there's no Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
It's teenage Yoda. He's just like jerking off all the time.
Jack off, I will.
There's spectacular highs and confusing parts. And also, Elizabeth Banks said there was the best.
Elizabeth Banks.
Elizabeth Banks said
Obviously.
it was the best non.
Elizabeth
Yeah.
Banks.
It was
The
the best.
critic.
It was the best non-sex love scene that she's ever seen in a movie. Yeah.
Oh, you mean Kylo and?
I don't know. She just said that was in there.
Emperor Palpatine.
Supposedly, a lot of
Baby
people, a lot of the tweets I saw said that there was that basically this movie was all it was basically apologizing for The Last Jedi, like the whole movie.
Sure.
Which is interesting.
Sure. Why
Yeah.
not? Who cares?
He's like, listen, Ray, I'm a Force Ghost now, but I didn't mean to throw my lightsaber when you first gave it to me. Okay.
Like I actually threw it into a small bin where it landed in some soft.
Yeah, you didn't see it. It kind of flipped over, and one of those little weird frog ladies caught it, and they put it away.
And then like just put it in a nice little burlap sack.
And
Wow,
my big tittied milk cow thing caught it and put it away from it.
I almost want to make the name of the episode. My big titty milk cow thing.
Big titties. Milk cow thing. Big titties. Milk cow thing. Big titties. Milk cow
Stay
thing.
classy, just like us.
We love you guys.
Happy holidays, you guys.
Happy holidays.
And thank them.